Funeral by Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has been putting in work in the music industry since he was 15 years old. Funeral is Wayne's 13th studio album. He finished it in mid-2019 with his focus on creating something a little different but sounding modern. Did Wayne accomplish this? How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of Funeral by Lil Wayne.
Funeral by Lil Wayne. I wasn't sure that this was actually going to come out on time. I mean, I remember hearing that it was coming, but being me, I was just like, the last couple ones didn't come out on time. So, you know. How you feel about the album artwork?
Artwork's cool, man. The first time I looked at it, I was like, I like how it kind of fades into the background color. And then, you know, I didn't notice that it said Lil Wayne upside down. So that was a cool aspect.
Yeah, I mean, he basically said what needs to be said. It was a cool album cover. I saw when you flipped it upside down. Because I remember when one of the youngins said it at work to me. Like, yeah, Funeral says Lil Wayne upside down. I'm like, how the hell does it do that? Like, it don't. Lil Wayne, like Funeral don't spell Lil Wayne upside down unless it got some specialized font to it. And then I looked and like, it's got some specialized font.
And you know, it's funny because I didn't really realize it the first time. Because when I looked at it the first time, I'm like, why is there a period below the A? And I was like, oh, that's just how they're stylizing the A. But I didn't even think to like flip it and like, oh, okay. So nicely done.
The flow of this project, man. The flow of this project, this is just Lil Wayne, partially being Lil Wayne, but partially like slightly going into what the youngins is doing with their flow, in my opinion.
This is Lil Wayne rapping on today's sound and telling y'all he can still keep up with y'all lyrics. That's it.
Highlights, man. Look, Funeral came on and I was immediately in the car and holding my breath like, he's rapping off beat. This ain't gonna go too well. And then the beat dropped, and I was just like, yo, Wayne is going in. Mahogany came in. Wayne went in on that Mahogany joint. That might be some of the like fiercest stuff. You can put this in like some of Wayne's top song stuff. Mama Mia came on. I was just like, what? Especially when he got to the end and he was just talking about my money is Arabian. I don't know what country he was related to what.
he was
killing it. He just started destroying it. Mama Mia is ridiculous.
You feel like he freestyled that?
Possibly.
Because that sounded like a freestyle.
He freestyles everything at this point. Yeah. So, yeah, that was crazy. I Do It featuring Big Sean and my boy Lil Baby. That joint was fire from the first time I heard it, man. And I know you can't hate on Lil Baby's verse because that joint was fucking hard. That joint was dope. Dream. This sounded like something off of Rebirth. And I was actually happy to hear something like this because I just liked it when he started screaming.
That drop.
Yeah. I was like, yo, this is one of those songs.
God, it was just
this is one of those songs when he gonna perform this live, the crowd gonna go crazy. You know? Stop Playing With Me came on. I'm just like, this dude is on a tear right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And then Platform came on and I thought that was solid. Then he kind of lost me with Bing James. I was just like, all right.
Didn't that come out last year?
I'm not sure.
Because I could have sworn I heard this song before.
I wasn't even excited about J Rock's verse on this. I'm not even going to front. Not feeling it. Not Me. I wasn't feeling it. I should save that for the Lowlights. Trust Nobody came on featuring Alan Levine, and I thought him and Alan Levine had actually some really dope chemistry. I thought him and Takeoff had some cool chemistry on Don't Sleep. If I'm being honest, Harden is dope. The sample on that joint is fire. Hold on, got to go down a little bit. Piano Trap came on. I was just like, yo, that joint is amazing. Dope beat, crazy beat. Dark Side, he went in a little bit. Nevermind, it's amazing. It's kind of like a more free-flowing Lil Wayne song. I thought that was cool. T.O. featuring O.T. Genesis. I guess it's a guilty pleasure. I want to see a video for this, similar to what was it called? Never Knew. Yeah,
Never Knew.
Yeah, Never Knew by O.T. Genesis. I want to see a video for that. And Wayne's World was actually pretty solid as well.
Yeah, man. First 6 tracks in this album, I was just like, okay. Like I was just like, I was like you when Funeral came on. I was just like, where we going here? Then that drop came. I'm like, oh. Then Mahogany came on. I'm like, okay. Mamma Mia came on. All right, cool. Then I Do It came on. And I like Lil Baby's verse.
Damn right.
Like, I was just like, he going in on this. But I really like Big Sean. Like, he just had the chorus, but he added so much to that. Like, I felt like that was the perfect choice for that chorus.
That's why you like Lil Baby's verse, though, because of Big Sean.
it flowed well, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that was hard. But Dreams, when that came on, I was just like, damn, like I could see this going crazy live. Stop Playing Me was crazy. Trust Nobody was really, really dope. Harden was fire. I Don't Sleep. I love the dynamic him and Takeoff had. Piano Trap, I love the second part of the song more than I do the first part because that beat switch up was fire. Nevermind was dope, and T.O. with OT Genesis, I agree with you. I want to see a video.
Lowlights, man. So I got a few lowlights. So like I said, Bing James featuring J-Rock. I was really disappointed when I saw he had a song with J-Rock. I expected this to be fire. I feel like the song featuring J-Rock maybe should have been Harden or something. Maybe they should have went in like that. Wasn't feeling the Bing James. Not me. I don't care that he was talking about the shooting that happened with him in New York. I don't care. Like, don't come in the comments telling me, you know, he was. I don't care. The song wasn't good. Know You Know featuring 2 Chainz. Bad. I didn't even like 2 Chainz verse. I was just like, what the hell is going on? Wild Dog. He had some dope lines in here. Wasn't feeling it much at all. I Don't Sleep. I repeat, I do not co-sign any drug talk whatsoever. And that's going to come back to bite him when I give my grade. Like I said, when I give my grade. You can give your own fucking grade. Sights and Silences featuring The Dream. I felt like this should have been dope. I was feeling the beat, but the song just felt like it fell flat. Yeah. Ball Hard featuring Lil Twist. I thought that nigga retired because he should have retired a long time ago. Bastard Satan's Son featuring himself. I like the changes he did to his voice, but I wasn't feeling it. Get Out of My Head featuring XXXTentacion. I wasn't feeling it. And pretty much that's the end of me not feeling songs though.
Well,
and when I say I wasn't feeling those songs, I mean vehemently. I wasn't feeling them. Remove them quick.
Yeah, because, you know, at track 7, when Platform came on, I was like, all right, this is a filler. I could see Lil Wayne doing this song in time. Bing James, I was not thrilled with because I already didn't like it if that was the song I heard. Not Me, I didn't care too much for. Know You Know with 2 Chainz, I thought was a really wasted opportunity because they're really dope together. So I thought that was pretty lackluster. Wild Dogs, I didn't care about. Sights and Silencers didn't really hit me. Bastard, I mean, his lyrics and bars are talking about some stuff, but overall the song was like missable to me. Get Out of My Head, I really wasn't vibing with. Line 'Em Up was just
Did you feel like Get Out of My Head was XX's song? And then
yes,
that's how I felt.
Yeah, because it didn't really feel like
a Wayne
song. Line 'Em Up, Dark Side, and Wayne's World, I was just like, okay, cool, but I felt like they were filler. Like, I felt like this album started so great with the first 6 that after that, I just kind of got hit and misses. Too many hits and misses. So, yeah.
Final thoughts, man. Look, if Lil Wayne would have kept this project to like 14, I felt like we could have had something really special here. I get it. He was doing a dedication to Kobe. That's fine. But I felt like you would have been better off going with 8 songs than 24.
I feel that.
Because we could have got pure classic. Matter of fact, he could have dropped 2 8-song albums. Double disc, 8 songs. Would have been 16 songs. I think it could have ended up being really, really good. I felt like he pushed the limit of how much content people wanted to hear from him. Some of these songs don't work for me. I'm pretty sure the youngins freaking love them, which is fine. And I feel like Lil Wayne is too influential to be talking about popping Percocets and Xannies and doing lean, because you have people like Juice WRLD that looked up the future that ended up passing because of that. So I'm not a fan of that whatsoever. Lil Wayne's been in the game too long. He knows too much. He's lived too much. And I'm pretty sure there's more things he could talk about that we don't know about.
Yeah, man, for this album to start off so strong, I was pretty let down with the latter sections of the album just because I really felt like he was just in pure form. And, you know, like you said, there may be some people that enjoy what he's done on like the modern type of sound and everything like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you start an album like this so hard, I mean, you did the great thing by putting those songs at the beginning, because I felt like I was just getting a whole wave of just hits from Wayne. So I wanted to keep that feeling for the whole album, but I didn't get that feeling. Like, I just wanted to go back to the beginning. And you know, if you have a song or album with 24 songs, you want to keep people invested. I don't want to be hitting the skip button for a majority of the album. And I feel like that's what I'm going to do if I ever choose to come back to this album, because I'll probably just have a set playlist of the first 6 and a handful from the latter half of the album. So that's my final thoughts.
Final grade. I talked about how I love all of these songs, man. There's so many good songs in this project, but it's getting a dash. Simply because, and it's not because of the songs, because based on the content on this album, I feel like it should get a check. But I said I'm docking you a whole section just for talking about the stuff that if it's drug related. And I'm giving Lil Wayne a dash. It's an amazing album. I'm slightly disappointed with the fact that he's still pushing that content. It's only on 2 tracks, but those 2 tracks mean a lot. A lot of these young rappers look like Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So they do what Lil Wayne says, and I'm not trying to put all of that weight on him. I'm just saying that there still is a lot of things. He's been all over the world, and we ain't never heard him talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Wayne, man. Keep putting out the dope content. This is arguably one of his best albums. I don't think there'll be too many debate against the Lil Wayne stands that this is one of his best albums. He has some of his best work on here. And shout out to Lil Wayne, man. The dude still got it after being in the game since he was like 14 or something like that.
Well, I'm going to have to give it a dash as well, just because I feel like as a full album, it doesn't keep you entertained. I feel like the first 6 of this album really had that rush going, but for the rest of it, I had to kind of just find my groove back into the album. So there is a handful of good songs here, and I get it, different strokes for different folks. But for the majority of the album, I thought it was a little bit too long. Like you said, I get it was a dedication piece and everything like that. But, you know, got to talk about the album and how it flows. I still think it's a great Lil Wayne album, just with a lot of filler in it for me.
Just wanted to point out we are aware. Track number 8, there was a 24-second moment of silence, dedication to Kobe Bryant, and then there's 24 songs on here, which apparently was a dedication to Kobe Bryant. Still felt like it was too many songs, though.
Yeah, most definitely.